What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today I'll be talking about Troy Brown release. This one here is one of the most requested release so far, and it's the one that Jonas was using on this video here. So with this one, let's see if Troy Brown release can keep up with the top heavies like Carver, Bay, Robertson, and some others. By the way, thank you guys for your ongoing support in this series. Your recommendations and likes keep this series going. So it would be really awesome if you guys can do the same on this video. So now let's get right into it. So for those of you who don't know how this Jumpshot series works, basically every video I'll be covering a specific base or release, and I will cross compare to the others that I already covered. And this way we can build those charts up video per video. There will be lots of elements that will be covered in this one, which is not included on 2K charts, like front challenge, side drift, and visual comparisons. And just a quick disclaimer that I won't judge these releases overall. Of course, there's a lot of elements that can't be put into numbers, like for example the visual cue, so these numbers here are just guides. So now for the first part, the shot speeds. For those of you who missed my last video, in that one I started to split shot speeds into two parts, and that is input speed and actual release speed. So now for the input speed, which is the speed from the start of the shot up to the end of the meter, it's up there tied up with Robertson. And by the way, with this one, if it's too close like this, like from here to here, don't bother much about the difference because in real time, it's not going to be noticeable anyway. Only bother about it if the gap is like from 1.4 to 1.9. Now for the next one, the actual release speed. That's the time between the start of the shot up to the moment the ball left the player's fingertips. And this one here plays a lot of role in challenge reduction, because there will be some shots that they might have the same input speed, but the release speeds will be different. A couple of examples here are Kobe and Bay. Have the same input speed, but the release speeds are different. And for Troy Brown in this one, it's tied up to the first place. And now for the next one, the side drift. For those of you who don't know what side drift is, that's the sideway movement that a jump shot does when you shoot. And this one here is not just cosmetics, because it will actually affect the coverage. It is mostly affected by jump shot base though, but jump shot release will have some influence on how will it avoid challenge. I think it's based on the motion of the release. And now for the results, and here you can see, it's right there at the 4th place so far. And by the way, side drift stat can be kinda subjective. Maybe some of you guys want your jump shots to have more challenge on one side so you can exploit the other side. And maybe some of you guys don't want that as much as possible, that you want the challenge proportion to be balanced. Now for the next one, the visual cue. It is really hard to put this into numbers, so just to give you a visual perspective on all angles, here you go. And now for the most important part, the challenge reduction. For me personally, it's the most important element because it factors in a lot of things, like your shot speed, release height, front drift, which is the forward motion of the release, defensive immunity, and some other stuff. And now for the results, and here you can see, it's right there at the 2nd place, really close to Kyle Carver. Actually, that difference there could be just a margin of error, to be honest. That is only 0.14. And by the way, with this one, if there are some releases that are really close to each other on this chart, and you're trying to figure out which one to use, just go with the ones that you think have better visual cue based on your liking. I mean, these 3 here are really close to each other, and in real game, you won't going to feel those differences. Only bother about it if there's like more than 5 percentage point difference. So now for the summary, so far, Troy Brown is one of the best, together with Bay and Carver. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this, and don't forget to leave any recommendation for the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.